Austin's Acoustical Cafe Saturday night is where you'll find Butch Hancock, and I find him sitting right across from me here in Studio 1A on KUT 90.5. You knew you'd find me here, Butch.
Man, I'm glad somebody found me here. And you're here. Yeah, far out, man.
We're both here.
You never know which way the planet's going to turn, from one day to the next. And it's so glad to see you here. And this always been a place. This old Studio One's been a place for lots of amazing music. I've been blessed with the opportunity to play here a few times, and you have done awesome things for the music world here in Austin for many, many years.
So we'll keep it spinning.
This is a happy day.
It's a happy day. Butch Hancock is here, and we're going to start with a song, but you have a little story about this song.
Well, yeah, I never did meet Arlo Guthrie until a couple of years ago out at the Woody Fest up there in Okemah, Oklahoma, which is held on Woody's birthday. He had to go and get born in the hottest time of the year in Oklahoma. But it's a great festival up there, and so I walked up backstage to Arlo. I think he was playing a set or two after me, and I said, "Hey, Arlo, you remember that song you wrote?" And I told him, I said, "There's a line in it I never could figure out," and he told me the line. I said, "Oh, well, thanks, man. Yeah, that's cool." First of all, I said, "Hey, Arlo, I'm Butch Hancock," and he kind of, "I know who you are." I've always been bashful, with artists I haven't met myself, so it was kind of funny. But when he got up there to do his set, I was kind of, wasn't paying all that much attention backstage for a few minutes, and all of a sudden I heard him singing that song. So he pulled that one. He must know it, since I guess he wrote it. But that's, with me, that's not an excuse. Just because I write the song doesn't mean I know it. But let me see if I can get into this one. It's called "In My Darkest Hour." I always like to sing it in January. Although I haven't, like I say, I haven't done it in about 10 Januaries, so it starts off with a January reference. So was the 10th of January, and I still ain't had no sleep. She comes waltzing through the nighttime made of wings, dressed up like a bandit with 1,000 sparkling rings. She comes looking for my company to keep. Coming closer to me, she doesn't say a word. In the shadow of the Colorado tower, and the sounds in the night were the only things we heard. In my darkest hour, she don't want to hear no secrets, she could guarantee me that. She knows there ain't no words that can describe her, with her white silk scarf and her black Spanish hat. She knows there ain't no way I can deny her. Yes, her blue velvet perfume filling up the night. The guards are all asleep that watch the tower, and the moonlight held her breast as she easily undressed. In my darkest hour, her father's in his chambers with his friends all gathered round. They are plotting their enemy's demise. With their last deal done, they await the coming sun. While I'm staring at my lover's eyes, her brothers and her sisters are all through for the night, pretending that they've just come into power. But she, the most of all, knows that they will fall in my darkest hour.
melodies, my love awakens me. In the middle of the sun's first light, her hands are holding up the skies as I hide my open eyes. Every move just for herself, and that's alright. Soon I went along my way with no words that could explain, and she began descending to the tower. Her safety now concerns me, her circumstance to blame. In my darkest hour,
Thank you, Butch.
At least that's the way I remember it this week.
Butch Hancock, live on KUT 90.5 with a version of Arlo Guthrie's In My Darkest Hour.